Good afternoon, everyone. I recently got a hold of a guava tree. Not just any guava tree, but I guess this one is the Giant Guava variety. If you look at pictures, you'll see that they can easily get as big as like a soda can. So what I'm going to do, because not only just because they're expensive or they're pretty pricey, you'll easily pay about $100 plus for something in a 15-gallon pot. But what I'm going to do is, I have two unknown varieties of guavas here with me. So what I'm going to do is, I'm going to graft my Giant Guava variety that I just got onto these two unknown varieties. That way I'll have 3 Giant Guava plants, and instead of just one. And then these, I can give them away, or in case this one dies or something happens to it, I got a backup. So that's the plan for today. Oh, really quick, I put these here because the chickens, they would not leave this guava tree alone. They just come in here, start digging up, tearing things up. So I put those there. I did kick the chickens out over the fence to the other side because they're messing up my trees too much. One of the things to look out for is that if I was to, I guess, put the pot on the dirt or try and stack these up to make this go higher, the soil might sink down, and if that happens, the connection will want to shift, or it'll be too much pressure, and it may not take. So instead, what I've done is, I just cut a little hole out. I'm gonna place that right there, and that should work. So going off of this one, it's pretty thin, so all I'm going to do is cut the branches that I don't want and attach it to one that sort of matches its diameter. All right, I messed that one up. So I'm gonna try a different branch. And the reason why I say I messed that one up is because the thinner the branches are, the, I guess, more difficult it is to work with. But as you can see, I started going in, and then the knife sort of, I guess, instead of staying in the center of this branch, it sort of peeled off a bit. And see? So that's why I say I messed up. So I'm gonna try a different branch. All right, so I think good enough. Hopefully it takes, it should. But you never know. So far, that is what I have right there. Right here. So I'm gonna attach some grafting tape, a rubber band. All right, and to finish it, I'm just gonna put aluminum foil to protect this little graft from cooking or getting dehydrated by the sun. That should do it. And then I almost forgot my good old electric tape, just so the pot doesn't push away. All right, that was one. Now I got this one. There we go. So this one was in a small pot like this one, except when I planted it on this side, on this bigger pot, I purposefully or on purpose planted it on the edge so that I can graft these two together, or trying to unite them. Not good. Not looking good. All right, this is turning out to be quite a mission, just because this one right here curves in one direction and this one goes in another direction. So now I sort of have to force them to go in the same direction. All right, so it didn't come out as, I guess you can say, pretty as I wanted it to be. So it did turn out to be a little bit of a mission, simply because this thing sort of curved and twisted in an odd direction compared to where this one went to. So I added some electrical tape, see if I could sort of fix that problem. Hopefully everything works out, but I won't know until, you know, 1, 2, maybe 3 months, I don't know. But hopefully it takes, and if it works out, then I can just go ahead and cut it from right here, and I'll have a, I guess, brand new plant, if that works out. But either way, I guess it really doesn't really matter, simply because this one, the main one, this is the one I'm going to keep, because if I was to plant it at, you know, ground level right here, the tree would start branching out pretty low. So I do want it to be a bit higher, and then these, you know, new branches out here, these are the ones that will be that I'll be keeping once I plant it in the ground. So that is it. Thanks everyone.